Example 1 here. We are interpreting remainders today. What are we doing?
Interpreting remainder.
Yeah, so what does that remainder mean to us, right? Somebody read that problem for me. Anna?
A state park has 257 evergreens to plant equally in 9 areas. How many evergreens are planted in each area? What does the remainder represent?
Okay, so what's the first thing we ask? What's the first thing we ask, Michael? No. What's the first thing we ask?
What the remainder represents.
What are we being asked to find?
What are we being asked to find? What's the first thing we ask?
What are we being asked to find?
What are we being asked to find? What are we being asked to find? Yes, Anna?
What does the remainder represent?
So we're actually trying to figure out what that remainder means. All right, so let's do the math, right? Does 9 go into 2?
No.
No. 9 into 25? How many times?
Twice.
2 times. 2 times 9 is
18.
18, and we subtract. 25 minus 18 is 7. We bring down our 7. 77. How many times does 9 go into 77?
8.
8. What is 8 times 9?
72.
72. 77 minus 72?
5.
5. So, 5, can we get another group of 9?
No.
No. Do we have anything to bring down? No. So our remainder is 5, or 5/9, right? So we have 28 with the remainder of 5, or 28 and 5/9. Well, do we have 5/9 trees? Not really, right? So let's take a look at this. So the park plants how many evergreens in each area? How many evergreens are going in each area? Yeah, 28, right?
But there's 5 can't go in.
28 in each area. How many are left over?
5.
5. Absolutely. So, do we actually need to do anything with that remainder in this situation? Not really. We might just go plant those trees somewhere else. Sometimes it's completely okay to just have a remainder. We have 5 trees left over. No big deal. Now, let's take a look at a problem where just leaving it as a leftover doesn't really work out. So, there are 174 guests invited to a dinner. Each table seats 8 guests. How many tables are needed? Well, let's solve it out. Does 8 go into 1? No. 8 into 17, how many times?
2.
2 times 8?
16.
17 minus 16.
1.
Bring down that 4. How many times does 8 go into 14?
1.
1 time. Oh, ooh. 1 time. 1 times 8?
8.
8. 14 minus 8
6.
is 6. Okay, so now I have 21 remainder 6. Well, how many tables are needed? So, there's a total of 21, right? But what am I talking about? Can I just leave that 6 as a leftover? As a remainder? Why not? Why can't I just leave that as a remainder? Because they're people. I invited them to dinner, right? I better have a table for them, right? So, even though all my tables seat 8 people, one table's just going to have 6. Is there anything wrong with that? No. Would there be something wrong with making those people sit on the floor?
Yes.
Absolutely. So 21 plus 1 extra table, right? So how many tables do I need altogether? Everybody. 22. 22 tables. Absolutely. So class, this is exactly what we talk about when we talk about interpreting a remainder. If we only say 21 tables, or we say 21 tables, remainder 6, well, that's 6 people that we invited, but we don't have seating for. So we got to think that ahead and round that up to 22 tables.